Hey guys, Rotanker back again. Sorry it's been a little while. Yeah, a lot of things just went on. I know these are a bit late to come out. I would have posted these about maybe 2-3 weeks ago, but fortunately work has just kept me busy and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to get round to these. But I've managed to pick up some free time a little bit here and there, so this is just going to be a quick catch-up video where instead of just doing two separate videos for 2 issues, I'm just going to do the whole 4 in this one, and then the next episode will be for the latest ones, which I just got yesterday, I think, where we'll go back to 2 issues is in one episode and vice versa. So in this one, we're looking at number 23, 24, 25, and 26, but I'll try and get through these kind of quick. I hope I can. So we'll start off with issue 23, and I think I'm just going to show what you get first, and then we'll hop into the magazines just for a little bit of a change. So issue 23, you get your canoptic spider, which is quite nice detailed. There we go. So there's that, and if you don't see the bases, it's just that I've got them off to the side, so that's that one. In issue 24, you don't get any miniatures, you just get 2 paints. You get Rakkar Flesh and Known Oil, just to bring up your miniatures up to a bit more of a higher standard as you go through this series. But for me, I will always take extra Known Oil anytime, because I tend to use quite a lot of it, so. Then issue 25, you get some Immortals, which I believe are basically the Necron variant of, say, Space Marine Devastators or something like that. So it's a 5-man unit, and they get some of these heavier Gauss weapons, even some of these sniper rifles. Like I said, I'm not the biggest know-it-all with the Necron stuff. But yep, you get 5 of them. I believe possibly in a later issue you get another 5 to make a 10-man unit. I'm not entirely sure, but you get 5 Immortals there. Again, always nice detailing on these guys, so there's that. And I'm still recovering from a bit of a cold, guys, so if you hear sniffling, that's just me. And then issue 26, you get a Tech Priest Dominus. So this is like one of your better tech priests, I believe. More like an upgraded hero to the normal tech priest. But he does look quite good. There we go. I mean, possibly down the line I might get round to building him possibly as like a little side thing. But yep, so that's all the stuff that you get in these issues currently. So I'll just put them all together for you guys. There we go. So we'll just flick through these fairly quick. I'm hoping I can make this into maybe a 10-minute video. But if you like it this way, guys, please let me know. Where I show the miniatures off or whatever you get in the issues and then go into the magazines, please let me know. So in this, it just goes into a little bit about the canoptic spiders and some of their other canoptic vehicles and stuff that they get, I believe. Again, same as all the other issues, you can give it its battle record. And of course, these magazines are quite, well, they're designed to come apart, so. So you've got some of the constructs. So like the Doomstalkers, the Scarab Swarms. What else have we got? The Spiders, the Wraiths, the Reanimators, and the Plasmacytes. However you say that. Then these things just fall apart. So then you've got a bit more fluff about the Forces, which is the Adeptus Mechanicus. So there we go. A little bit more about their cohorts and legions. and a little bit about the Tech Marines, which are the Space Marine variant of a Tech Priest. And then it just goes into how to build it, but if you've built one of these before, then it shouldn't be that hard for any of you veterans out there. And then just goes into how to paint it. A data sheet on about the spider and the scarab swarms. So at least you don't have to keep flicking through your codexes and stuff a lot. You can just quickly flick at these. And then goes into a few tutorials about what happens when the spider gets blown up or anything like that. And then it just goes into a brief mission where you've got, I believe it's the Primaris Librarian and 3 aggressors versus the spider, 10 Necron warriors, and the Scarab Swarm. And then just goes into a bit more about the battle and stuff like that. So that is 23. Put that to the side. Issue 24 is just an introduction to another faction called the Tyranids, which are basically, if any of you have seen Alien or anything like that, basically like the aliens and stuff like that. Just trying to get this about, yeah, I guess there will do. So it goes into a bit more about the Adeptus Mechanicus, some of their weapons and war gear. Just there. Then it goes into the Necrons, and what you can name some of them and all that stuff for you. There we go. And then we go into the Tyranids, which are currently causing rampage for the universe at the current moment. There we go. There you are. I'm not sure how well my camera's focusing, but... And then it just goes into how to add your new paints, so some of the details using Rakar Flesh and some of your previous paints to bring your previous miniatures up to standard. And then it kind of shows what they should look like. There we go. And then it goes into some of the objectives, like your objective markers, wound markers, anything like that. How to do victory points. And then it's just got a couple of missions that you can play out. So scout missions, all that sort of stuff. And then it goes into another story mission, where you've got the 10 Necron warriors, the 3 Scarab Swarm, and the Royal Warden against the Librarian and 3 aggressors. And then there's your victory points, and yeah. So that is 24. Issue 25, you get this with it, which shows a bit more about some of the forces of the Adeptus Mechanicus, so it gives you some ideas of colour schemes that you might want to try on the Adeptus Mechanicus. There we go. And then on the back it shows some of the Forge worlds and how a Adeptus Mechanicus force is constructed. So who's in charge, who goes below that rank, and so on and so forth. And there we go. So there's that. So issue 25, of course, it'll show you how to build your Immortals, and tells you about some of the weapons. So you've got the Gauss Blaster, the Tesla Carbine, and then I think on the next page I'm thinking it might show the Sniper Rifle. Oh no, not in this issue, but you can build them with that sniper if you want it. And then it goes into the Royal Court, so how it all lines up. So you've got the Overlords and Lords, Royal Wardens, and the Leech Guard, all that sort of good stuff. So I'll just hold it there for you guys. There you go. And then it goes into some of the cryptex. So there you go. I believe some of these are like your minor lords and heroes. And then it goes into the rule of the imperium. There we go. So kind of like who's where and who's in charge currently. Then goes into a bit more about the governing of the imperium and all that. There we go. Then it goes into the Ultramarines, so some of the planets in the home system of Ultramar. There we go. Then goes into a bit more there. There you go. And then it just goes into how to build the Immortals, how to paint them. And then you've got some more data sheets there for the Royal Warden, the Immortals. And then goes into a tutorial. A couple of little missions here and there. So some more rules that you can learn. Defensive perimeter, so another story mission where you use the Royal Warden, the Immortals and Necrons versus the Lieutenant and the 2 Assault Intercessor squads. And there we go. So that's issue 25. And now issue 26 tells you a bit more about the Dominus and what he's equipped with and what he can do. So I'll just hold it there. There we go. Again, same as usual, you can name him, name his equipment, keep a tally tracker and all that for him. And then it goes into a little bit more about the forces, so some of the divine lore and all that. There we go. And there's that as well. Then it just goes into how to build him. And I believe in this set you get 2 heads, I think, so you can swap the heads out if you don't want the head that it's telling you in this. And then it just goes into how to paint him. There we go. Oh, went a bit quick there. Then it gives you a tutorial, so about the lore of the machine cult. About, I believe it's like being able to give them rerolls and stuff like that. And there we go. Then it goes into some of the basic rules. There we go. And then it goes into another mission where you've got the Cleanse the Sector, where you've got 5 Necron Warriors and the Royal Warden versus the Tech Priest Dominus and 10 Skitarii Rangers, which you get in your previous issues. And that's pretty much it. But like I said, guys, this was just going to be a quick video. But in the next one, it should be a little bit smoother going, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you like seeing these videos out. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one.